Hi everyone. So this is Darwin, my newest addition to my family. He is a Russian tortoise and he's about 4 years old. I actually have been wanting to adopt a tortoise for a while and was hoping to find someone a little bit older. But as soon as I saw Darwin, I couldn't pass him up. So I'm going to go ahead and set up his enclosure. So stick around and you can see the process. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hi everyone. So today I am setting up a tortoise house for my Russian tortoise. This tortoise house is 36 inches long by 24 inches wide by 12 inches high. I am ordering a second enclosure to make this twice as big. I do recommend that if you are going to use one of these ZooMed tortoise houses that you get two of them. But in the meantime, I did want to set this one up until the second enclosure came in. Since the enclosure is made out of wood, I'm lining the bottom of the enclosure with black trash bags. This is just going to prevent any moisture from getting to the wood. I ended up using two of the trash bags, one for each side of the enclosure. This does take a little bit because the bags are not the same size as the enclosure. I'm sure that you could cut them, but I just chose to fold them and just play around with them until I got them smooth. Once I was able to get that down, I am going to add some soils. This is Exoterra plantation soil. This does need to be soaked in a bucket in order to moisten it. Once it's moistened, you can go ahead and just start adding your substrate. You will see that I do use multiple substrates. I like a mixture. I will be using this and Repti soil and a few other things. You do want to be able to have at least 6 inches of depth for your Russian tortoise to burrow in. So it's important to really layer this down quite a bit. All right, guys, moving the enclosure over. I put it in its permanent spot because I'm going to add this Repti bark, and I wanted to do so before it got too heavy. Okay guys, so I put some Repti bark just in this section, and that's because I'm going to be putting his slate tile over here where he's going to eat, and I don't want the dirt to get in his food. So putting the Repti bark over here not only gives him another texture, but also allows him to kind of dry his feet off. Also, his water dish. Russian tortoises are quite messy, so I don't want him to be in the dirt and then go into his water dish. Some more textures for his feet to file down his nails, so some more rocks and slate. And I do want to make a comment about the water dish. If you're going to put a water dish in there for them, try to keep the water level low. I'm only going to put a cup of water in there. That's to prevent the risk of drowning. So as you can see, I use a measuring cup, and every day I'll refill that. On this side, I'm going to use this terracotta pot to make him a little hideaway. This will also help to file his nails down. The pot is kind of big, and I'm not really sure about the shape of it in this enclosure, but we'll find out. Of course, adding UVB, basking light, and heat. And here we have the finished result. Again, I will be doubling up this enclosure, and I will share with you guys when I do so. But in the meantime, let's see if Darwin likes his new enclosure. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.